Hey guys, it's been a while since I made a video. I came right now just to encourage some people about where we're gonna try to go in the new year collectively, right? I know some of us don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I myself am not really big on it. Myself, I've never really made one, but I do have some goals that I would like to achieve moving forward this year. I just heard a sermon by David Jeremiah on TBN talking about forward, and that's where we want to be, right? So you know me as a Christian, and you know me as one who has struggled with some battles, but you know me as one who always has joy, and I bless God for my joy. What you may not know about me is that I live in the crazy house. A lot of people don't know that. I share it quite frequently, but it depends on the situation, to be honest with you. Um, and I share it sparingly for the reason that people judge, and, the presumption becomes, so you're crazy. Okay, well, here's the thing. I will say this, that it sounds a little manipulative, and it was at the beginning. When I was in the shelter, there is no such thing as housing for people with disabilities, at least at that time. I don't know if it is now. So everything was housing for the crazy. The priority became housing for people with mental illness. And I forgive me if I say crazy, okay, but it is what it is. We know them as, most people know us as. Anyway, so and I categorize myself now as that, even though at the time I didn't, because mental illness looks like a lot of different things, and I didn't know that at the time. At the time, for example, I had just lost my leg. And so it comes as no surprise that I may have been even a little depressed. Okay, I may have played on that just a little bit more than I really was, because, even then, the joy of the Lord really was my strength. More than I've ever known God to be my strength, it was during that time. He was a truly amazing. So I had a lot of joy. Most people didn't even know that I was losing my leg, because I was so joyful. And thereafter, people didn't even know I was an amputee because God had just worked it out. So I say all that to say that we go through different seasons, and during that season, I ended up being here under the auspice that I'm trying to be crazy, and it ended up being a blessing for me. I absolutely love where I live. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. This is the season that God has me in right now, and I'm grateful because I love where I live, not just for the reason that I love the people, everybody here, but I also love the neighborhood, and I've discussed that many times. Moving forward, the goals that I would like to see us move towards are to embrace people with love. Violence has taken over our cities, not just New York. And so it's my goal to help in that area, is to see people accept, not just accept people, but embrace people. But if we can't embrace, just accept people, no matter where they're at, right? So as a Christian, I battle with that. Even as I live here in the crazy house, I live among people that we all have spirits. We all battle with spirits. But those of us who know Jesus as Savior know what I mean by spirits. That means adverse spirits, spirits that are evil, angry, on drugs, and some more. Attacking. Okay, and blessedly, I don't encounter too many of them. Blessedly, I live here very much at peace, most times with no problems at all with my neighbors and my fellow residents. We live very much at peace here, and I'm considered for a long time as a leader here, and I still am a leader here, but I've digressed in that role, and there's new leadership that took over, whatever. But I say that to say that I'm attacked. I am attacked. Even as I have to mop my hallway twice a week, and so forth and so on, because of what all mental illness can look like. Okay, for whatever the reason, spirits don't like me. Okay, because I'm coming full force with the spirit of Jesus. Okay, that means in love. That means in truth. Okay, that means prayerfully, consistently. I'm kind of working on that consistent thing, because catch me on a day, listen, you can get the business, and in a very natural business, if you know what I'm saying. And so that's what I'm saying. We all need to work on. We all want to get to that place where we're working on that. So the last thing that I'm going to say is that I'm trying to work on a project to get that moving forward, so that we can get a school that gives people something to do, right? Because a lot of people equate their lives and wherever they are transitioning with what they were doing, with who they were, your career was who you were. A lot of people are battling with that. Good people are battling with that. And so we become angry and we lash out. And so people are reinventing themselves. People are revamping themselves. People are lost. Okay, they don't know who they are anymore. So we want to get to a place now where we help them. And so I'm asking people to stay prayerful about this project, prayerful that it will become the franchise that I hope that it will be, for us to dream bigger, to have a vision, and to improve our lives. And this is for everybody. These schools are not just for children. These schools are for everyone, and everyone can teach and everyone can learn. With that said, blessings. Take care. Happy 2020. 2022. I'm sorry. See, I told you I'm crazy. Bye.